Okay, today is both a happy and sad day today at Manly Mutts. Today, well actually at the end of 2018 officially, Boris is being retired. He's 9 years old now, and the last month, it's like the 9 years walloped him all of a sudden. We have to reduce his with his choice, his activity level, and playing level, so he doesn't overexert himself. So like for instance, today I'm making a choice not to play his favorite ball of game with him right now. We'll do a little bit in little increments these days, but Boris is showing his age lately, so it's time at 9 years old to let him just relax and not have any real, stop it, he's giving his sister any real responsibilities. As you can see, he's like a little achier and a little bit more grumpy than he normally is. He's always had 3 legs, so there's always been a little bit of that. But lately it's been necessary to make sure his sister doesn't play with him as hard as she's used to, because his balance just isn't terribly great anymore, and his eyesight is going, and all of those things. Boris has been my right-hand dog for 9 years now, only second in time to my first dog, Jezebel, being with me and working with me. Got him as a puppy, so it's been probably almost 9 years working with us since a baby puppy, and he enjoys it, but it's time to have Boris take it down a notch for his own health, so he can be with us as much as possible. I want to talk a little bit about aging dogs, so we can't just put Boris up in mothballs and not pay attention to him, nor would I want to do that. I was just seeing if that was taping there. We still have to provide him activity and fun and mentally challenging things for him, and let him know his place is still #1 in the pack and all of those sort of things. He'll still see his friends, even though he's grumpy with the friends, and he'll still play with them under his own steam. But like I said, we'll make a concentrated effort now to make sure that he spends a good part of his day relaxing and not overstraining himself. So when you have an old dog, and we'll also start to look into things, it might be because he has 3 legs that a wheelchair may be helpful to him. It also may not be. We use a coat on him sometimes to also help with his balancing issues, and looking to see if there's any medications that can make him less creaky, but still being aware of what his activity level is so he doesn't overdo it when he's finally feeling well. When a dog starts showing you that they're tired and they're not operating as efficiently as they used to, you should listen to that, because dogs, Boris, stop it, leave Cujo alone. Because they're stoic animals and they don't like to show you when they're not feeling it. Bratty dog's here today. So, Boris is not happy about being put on the sidelines just now. That's okay, Boris. And his friend Cujo's there. He's just grumping at him because he doesn't want anyone to take up his seat. Well, Boris will get away with a lot now, as long as he's a good boy. He can grump as long as it doesn't go farther than that. And he'll be doted on more, perhaps carried up the stairs. Yeah. So old age, it's great, because the alternative to your dog getting old is not very pleasant. And I've had 2 dogs die young. Certainly would rather my dogs get old Bossy Shayna, you stop it too. Don't follow your brother's lead. Oh, Boris says, I'm still in charge. I'm still number one in case anyone's interested. You are, Boris. So my old lady that worked with me, actually she worked with me less than Boris did. So Boris is probably the one that's worked with me the most time because I wasn't a trainer for most of her life. We also got her at 3 years old. So she only really started working with me in any capacity probably towards the last 4 or 5 years of her life. Not Boris. And before that, not so much. And then there was Leon, who was with me for 8 years, so maybe Leon's the second most one. Leon died at 8 years old suddenly, and that was not pleasant. He was getting older, but he hadn't reached his old age yet. And then Jackie, before him, was 6 years old when he died. He worked with me for 4 years. And again, I prefer my dogs get older and creepier than die young. It's much more pleasant that way. But you do have considerations when your dogs get older. So while we're going to manage his activity level somewhat, we're not going to annihilate his activity. Because it's very important for a dog to be both physically and mentally challenged at all parts of their lives, or maybe challenged isn't the right word when they get older. We don't want to challenge them so much anymore, but we do want them to remain physical and happy. And Boris has been a physical and mentally aware dog his whole life, so we don't want to just suddenly take that away from him. It's one thing if your dog's been a couch potato their whole life and then they get old. Then you're not really taking anything away from them. But when they've been a very active dog, as Boris has been his whole life, and bossy to his friends, that's your good friend Coochie. I know. Coochie's not going to bother you. Coochie. He's just looking for me. Then you want to give them both. It's everything in our dog's life is a balancing act. Not too much, not too little. Being aware of what their physical and mental capabilities are. Shayna, off! No. Beat up. No, stop. Little brats. Hey! You Dobermans are acting like brats. You are. Stop. Leave Cujo alone. Alright, so my house is breaking down all around me. I gotta go deal with everyone. That's Bandit, by the way. Shayna. Boris! Stop. And Boris getting jealous because Coogie's here next to him now. Coogie. They're good friends. Still get jealous, and Bandit, stop it. She doesn't want to play right now. There you go. And things aren't always perfect in a dog trainer's home. Sometimes you've got these grumpy old men, bossy young ladies, and too playful. Bandit, quiet.